In this video, I'm sharing with you an epic backyard transformation. We are completely making over this outdoor space and creating the home of our dreams, not only on the inside, but on the outside with our own two hands. We're putting in a patio, a gazebo. I'm giving a shed a big makeover. We're decorating with some new furniture, some thrifted finds, and lots of plants. This is a loaded video full of inspiring and creative content that I think you're really going to enjoy. So give this video a like. Let me know that you found it inspirational and hopefully entertaining. Also, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around for more if you like all things home decor, home projects, and just creating a beautiful place to rest our heads at night, to call our own here at my old maple home. Let's begin this extreme backyard makeover by taking a look at where we're starting. So here we are. As you can see, there's not a lot happening. We just really wanted to make this a place where we could spend a lot of time with the kids while they're still young and they're at home and they want to be outside during the very short months that we have that are nice. So we're going to begin by getting this gazebo that Costway sent over to us. I'll tell you a little bit more about them later in the video. So what were you saying you did to prepare for putting this gazebo together?
I just took the Allen wrench and cut it so we could put it in the drill instead of do it by hand.
Oh, let me see. Oh, that's what you did. You watched a YouTube video and they gave that tip. It's making it so much easier.
Then you just make sure it's at 2 or 3 and at the regular drill setting, and that way it doesn't strip the threads or anything like that.
Nice. Okay, we have some help today setting up the gazebo. My dad is here helping us. The kids are playing. It's a very hot summer day, but the boys got this done really quick. It only took them, I think, 3 hours to set up this gazebo.
Crazy.
All right, well, while the guys set up the gazebo, I am sitting here. I'm making sure to film the whole process for you. It's coming together. It's only been an hour and a half, and this is how far they've gotten. And as I briefly mentioned earlier, this gazebo was sent to us by Costway, and let me tell you a little bit about them, because if you're like me, I'm on the hunt for alternative big box online retailers. So I would recommend Costway. They have so much more than just home furniture, but they do provide almost everything that you could need when it comes to home living. Furniture, outdoor kitchen appliances, bath, baby and kids, toys and hobbies, even sports, so much more. And they provide you with fast, free shipping, and you will also enjoy 30-day return with Costway, a 365-day warranty. And if you subscribe to Costway, you can get an additional $10 off, Plus, at only $49 a year, you get 15% off all year round and so much more. I will have a link for you in the description box, possibly with some discount codes for extra savings that you can use when you visit costway.com. All right, we made it to Menards and we're gonna see if we can find either pavers, and if we can't find the pavers, then we are going to look for, I think, decking. All right, I found these planters and I really like them. I definitely think I want to get one for maybe an arbor body to try and cover some of the electrical outside of our house. So I think I'm gonna get one or two of these. I kind of wanted to get a rose, so maybe I can put a rose in one of the smaller ones and then find an arbor body and put it in that. Okay, it's day 2 of this backyard transformation, turning this into a beautiful space where we can spend a little bit more time here in the nicer months. So the gazebo is up and we're trying to figure out if we're going to leave it right here kind of next to the house or if we should move it over here, and then that way we would be sitting in it and we'd be looking more out toward our house, toward our yard, which I'm kind of thinking that might be a little nicer. I just picked up some paint for the shed, so I'm either going to get this shed power washed, maybe even primed, but it is supposed to rain, so maybe I'll just power wash it today and try and paint it this week. Prepare the ground for the pavers that are going in here soon. So lots to do. Well, we decided to face the patio toward the house. So that way when we're sitting there, we just get to look back into our yard and back at our house instead of at the neighbors or into the alley. So here's a look inside our messy shed. I'm gonna get that arborvitae planted up so that it's nice and happy in its new home, and I'm excited to have all that ugly electrical covered finally. rototiller, I am going to prepare some of our yard here in the front that is now going to be kind of our play yard once we get the gazebo moved back. It's very uneven and patchy, so I thought we would use some of the nice sod that we're going to be digging up for our patio. So I'm rototilling it, trying to get it even, and then we're going to place down some sod and hopefully have some nice new level ground to enjoy.
Yeah, all that stuff needs to be loaded up. Up there. I wanna build a home, stone by stone, watch the flowers grow. I wanna build a home with you. I know I'm staying forever, no more lonely roads to travel.
Let me tell you, we worked day and night on this backyard transformation and creating this patio. I caught my husband late at night after the kids went to bed. Here he is working in his Coast Guard uniform, but just a lot of hard work and labor went into this. I am so excited to show you the grand reveal at the end. It is probably one of the most extreme makeovers that I've ever done on this channel for sure. So definitely stick around. Don't go anywhere. We still have a shed makeover to do in this video. Give this video a like if you're enjoying it so far, and leave me a comment down below with any of your thoughts or encouraging words. All right, checking in. Today I am going to be painting the little red shed. No more little barn. It's gonna be antique white by Bear, so it's just a really nice neutral color. I'm hoping it's just enough contrast against the white trim that I'll be happy with it. But we had some torrential downpours over the last couple days, and I think it's done now. So it's a little gloomy, a little overcast. I think it'll actually be perfect weather to paint since the sun's not going to be beating down on me. But I am super excited to get this shed transformed, and maybe we can even do something cute on the side here. I'm like envisioning a little window with like a window box. How cute would that be? Even if we have to do something faux to start with and work from there. But you're gonna come along with me, watch me take this red barn shed to something a little bit more my style, a little more neutral and calming. That way when we're sitting back here in the gazebo, the shed isn't taking all the attention. All right, next I'm gonna see if I can dig up this bush, this rhododendron. It's just not looking so good. It's not something that I guess I prefer in my garden and my landscaping, so I'm just gonna dig it up, or I'm gonna try and get it out of my way kind of so I can get in here better. I just sprayed down some of the shed, so I'm gonna let that dry. There was actually a bee's nest, so I'm glad that I took the time to do that. It's time to paint the red shed. I was so excited to get this done. I just did not like how this looked like a little barn. Just not personally my style. I get sick of red really quick, I have found. So I am using just a Bins primer. I think it's maybe was for exterior, I'm not sure, but I just wanted to make sure that we're covering that red so that it doesn't bleed through.
was a time when I was lonely. I was trying hard to get by, taking day by day. But baby, then you came along. I know I never felt that strong. Nothing's gonna hold us down. Yeah, we are taking off the ground now. Stay with me, we're aiming.
All right, here's the progress made so far. I just have the front primed and it already looks so much better white. And now I'm actually thinking maybe I should just leave it white and not do the off-white color that I had originally planned, which is that, because now it's almost looking a little too light and yellowy to me. So I'm not sure I'm gonna like that. I might just leave it white. That means I have to go back and get more paint and hopefully return that. But my next step is I am going to dig up these, I think they're some type of phlox, I believe. I think I'm gonna dig these up and maybe put them right here along the side of the shed just to give us like a little bit of privacy, a sense of privacy anyway, since they're taller shrubs at the moment. So let's do that.
Nothing's gonna hold us down. Yeah, we are taking off the ground now. Stay with me, we're aiming for the sky. Anywhere, we'll get there by and by. Stay with me, we're aiming for the sky. Anywhere, we'll get there by and by. My soul wanted healing consolation. You and me were in the moment we've been waiting for. Come summer, winter, fall, or spring, no matter what the future brings, nothing's gonna hold us down, 'cause we are taking off the ground now.
All right, there we have it. Now we've got like a little hedge right here. Like I said, I'm probably not going to leave this, but it's okay for now. At least those are out of my way. And now I have a little something there. I need something taller to kind of hide the whole back alley situation there, but we'll see how we like these for now. And I need to keep painting because I just have this front done so far. Oh goodness, always so much work. All right, it is day 2 of painting the shed, and I decided that I'm just going to leave it white. Well, first of all, it's going to be 1,000 times easier, quicker to just do it all white than to have to edge out around the trim. And I just decided I just feel comfortable with white. Our trim on our house is white, and I just don't want to regret adding like a beigey color that's going to clash with everything else, and that I'm going to find funny undertones in, because I tend to do that. I go crazy with those types of things. So we're just gonna leave it white. I'm going to put lots of plants around this, so probably you're not even gonna see much of the shed. And then because it's gonna have a nice white background, all the plants are just gonna pop right off of it. So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna finish the final coat today. Smells like dirt.
Got a nice gigantic root out. Check that thing out.
Oh geez. Lots of roots. You gonna put the sand down?
I'll do the weed barrier first.
Oh yeah. Okay, it is time to get this patio done. We sent the kids over to Grandma's house, and first we're gonna start with some landscaping fabric. We just picked this up from Menards. I think you can find it at many different garden centers. And then I'm using some like garden landscaping hooks and just staking those into the ground so that our landscaping fabric doesn't budge and move all around on us. But once we get this down, we will be able to start putting the leveling sand on. And that's when things get a little more precise and kind of where you can mess things up a little bit. But thankfully, sand is very forgiving, but we did have to go back through after we laid some of the pavers and fix a couple spots where we didn't level it as well as we should have. But by no means are we professionals. This is the first hardscape that my husband and I have ever put in, so it's not perfect, but I'm happy with how it turned out, and we saved a ton of money by doing this ourselves. All right, we're finally to the point where we are putting down the leveling sand, and then after this, we're using the, what are they called? Brock's?
Brock paver base.
Brock paver base. It's just, instead of using gravel, they're just nice and lightweight and easy to install. I'm so excited to get the patio done and then start working on the fun stuff like planting or landscaping, decorating inside of the gazebo. It's paver time. £70 a piece. Precision. While Cameron finishes up the final cuts for the patio, I'm going to start working on the shed and getting the window box planter painted. It came black, it was just from Menards, but I'm going to paint it white, and then we can start working on some more landscaping and all of the fun things that go around with creating a whole new livable space in your home, or in this case, outside. Well, first I had to remove this plant hanging hook that had been on the side of the shed, and now we get to hang these thrifted windows that I have had for probably 2 years now. I've tried them all over my house. I just could never find the right spot for them, but they worked out so perfect on the side of the shed to create my kind of faux window to put over my window box. So I'm so pleased with how this turned out. I did have to reposition the handles on them so they lined up a little bit better, but other than that, I just screwed them right to the side of the shed and they're perfect. I think I paid $7 a piece for these at Goodwill, and I believe they were just from Hobby Lobby many moons ago. These are really inexpensive. I think it was only like $20 for 2 of them. I thought that was really good. Oh, they're darling. So we can either do one up there, or we could do like 2, you know, in the front here.
I think 2 around the front would be cuter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those are cute.
So you don't think one up here?
I put 2 side by side. Oh wait, though, if you try to open the door, though, you won't be able to open your door all the way.
Fine.
Oh, okay, then you're fine. I guess I'd go 2 side by side there, which you probably should have did a little bigger. But since they're solar, that's kind of nice. Okay, let's try it over here now because it is pretty small right there.
Alright, got my plants for the window box and then a couple extras. You can see I'm going with really fun, bright cottagey colors this time. Yellows, pinks, and blues. So excited for this yellow. Yellow and pink together.
When lights go out, you're in my mind. I close my eyes, so it's just you and I tell myself you'll be back again. When the stars are aligned, we will dance in the meadow on our favorite place. When spring is coming.
Okay, here we are. We are setting up the patio furniture. I ordered this off of Amazon. I will have it linked below for you in case you're looking for something like this. Obviously, we haven't really used it yet, so I can't recommend it as far as that goes. But I just wanted something that was on the lighter side. So you can see it's kind of like a light wood, blonde, wicker kind of a material. And then the cushions are pretty light also, like a really light creamy color. And then what I liked was the tufting, and it was very inexpensive because I just didn't know what I wanted, so I went with something very inexpensive. And it has a chaise lounge, which I wanted, and a big coffee table, so we'll see how it works. Cameron's putting it together for me. And then over here I'm creating a space for our grill to go. This is where our trash cans were, and I could not stand looking at them anymore. So we had these pavers. We were going to use them for something else, but we're just going to stick them here and try and put the grill on them.
On our favorite place, when spring is coming.
Now I finally think I found someone to guide me through the storm. I wanna build a home, stone by stone, watch the flowers grow. I wanna build a home with you. I know I'm staying forever, no
Okay, now that we did the formal reveal with all the epic music and everything, I kind of want to do a more casual walk around with you and talk to you a little bit more about some things as I'm showing them to you. So the shed here, as you know, was red, and although it went with the house because we have a red brick house, I just did not like the red. I get tired of it very easily, so I wanted a fresh looking shed, so I just went with the white. I was going to do kind of a creamy off-white color, but after giving this shed 4 coats of paint, I decided to make it easy on myself and just do white. I really like it. I think it's fresh and clean looking. I used outdoor exterior paint by Behr and a satin finish, and it's just pure white. And what really gives this shed a lot of charm are these windows here, or the kind of a look of a window with these thrifted frames that I had found. Actually, I think 2 years ago now. I've been holding on to these, and I finally think I found their purpose. And I just love the way they look up here. I just screwed them right on. I think at one point in time they were from Hobby Lobby, but I remember paying, I think $7 or $8 a piece for those. Just love how they look on the side of the shed here with the window box underneath it that you saw me spray paint from black to white. And then the beautiful flowers in here. So some petunias. I love the reds, or not the reds. I love the yellow with the pink and that little pop of blue. And we still have a lot more to do. I want to landscape all around the shed. I think I'm going to put some bobo hydrangeas in along the whole front here. And they should get probably just about as tall as the window box, and then they'll have those pretty white blooms on them. Pretty low maintenance shrub, so I thought that would be good there. We will see. I don't think we're going to be able to do too much landscaping right here because the doors swing open, so we might just do some gravel or something. Maybe grassy, but I thought gravel would look quite nice, and maybe I could even do some planters. But these little lanterns you saw me install, they're supposed to be solar, and I don't think they're getting enough sun right here, so they have not lit up at night, which is very disappointing because I had some lanterns that I could have just hung up here, since these basically are just for looks at this point, unless I decide to move them somewhere else that gets full on sun. Nevertheless, they do look really cute. I can actually picture some wreaths during Christmas on these doors. That might be something that we'll have to do if we decorate out here for Christmas time. And the phlox here that I transplanted and moved in order to paint the side of the shed, they're starting to bloom. So these didn't mind whatsoever being transplanted. They probably liked it because I think I amended the soil a little bit to give them some nutrition that they probably haven't had in a very long time. I love the color of these once they bloom. All right, and then over to our gazebo area here, our seating. We're loving having this. My husband and I sit out here in the evenings and we close these screened in curtains here, and it keeps the bugs away. And it's just so cozy. The fireflies are out here at night, and it's just quite magical. I have to say, a very relaxing place to unwind at the end of a busy day. So I just have some roses out here. We get full sun in the backyard here, so it's my perfect opportunity to have some roses. I think these actually got a little bit too much sun today because they're a little more wilty than what they have been. That is a reminiscent coral. It smells just beautiful. And I just put this planter out here yesterday, but I'm loving these yellows out here, some pinks. I actually am thinking of trying to find some yellow pillows, a really soft yellow pillow to put out here. We're loving this furniture set. I will link this for you. Very inexpensive. It's a perfect size, not too big, just very comfortable, cleans up really easy. What I really liked were the tufted back cushions there. I thought that was really cute. and I love having a little coffee table out here. I thought about making some lemonade and setting up a little vignette and scene, but it's been a busy day and I'm always trying to do all the things, so I thought you guys would be okay with me just sharing how it looks just on a regular basis. And then I brought this piece out here that I've had for quite a long time that got a makeover, just for some storage because we need some places to put like a lighter, things like that. And then our paver is holding up beautifully. I love that we went with a brick laid pattern. It goes with our brick house. And it's just so nice to have this hardscape. And then a rug, a jute rug that I've had for a long time. Like I said, a lot of this stuff I have just shopped for on my 3rd floor, things I've already had, and reused them out here. And then over there we have our kids' blow up water slide that they've been loving this summer. And we finally picked up a dining table yesterday at Menards. This one was on sale, really good price. I just wanted something that we could sit at out here and put our umbrella through. And I really loved the look of this one. Looks very resort to me. And then our umbrella pops right in there and provides us with tons of shade. And we did a little bit of work over here. We used to keep our trash cans right here by the house, but obviously I didn't want to look at trash cans while we were sitting out here relaxing. So I made a little paver base here, and we put the grill right here. One day we would like to build a porch or a deck even off of the back here. And then the arbor body there that is supposed to be covering up those electrical boxes for me. It's trying to do its job. And then I have another rose bush right here. But anyway, that is our extreme backyard patio makeover. I love how it turned out. I love looking out my window from the laundry room and seeing this space out here. Like I said, we still have more to do, but I think we did a lot in a couple weeks that we had.